Hello and welcome to the AFL Auto Blends 3D car creation channel. This is the first in a series of basic Blender tutorials aimed at the beginner. In this video I want to explain the interface and some basic principles for using Blender 2.8. Firstly, Axyz. If you press keypad 1, you'll see a blue vertical line and a red horizontal line. Okay, the blue vertical line is the Z or Z axis. The red, so that is the height. The red is the width or the horizontal axis, which is as I say, for the width of the view. Okay, if you go to key press 3, keypad 3, you'll see the blue line, which is obviously the Z axis. The green is the length axis, which is the Y axis. Okay, if you press your mid mouse button and scroll, you'll see the orientation of the width and the length. So the X axis and the Y axis. Okay. So now we've got views or object views. So this is in object mode, okay, here, and this is so as soon as you put any mesh in, you press that and get to the edit mode. Edit mode is where you do your modeling basically. Okay. Next on the list, we'll add some mesh in so I can show you the edit mode. So if you press Shift key and A, you will see a list of things here. We're looking at the mesh. Okay, so if you go to mesh, we'll just add a simple plane in. Okay, scroll up, and there's the plane in object mode. Okay. So if you press this button up here, we'll go into edit mode. Okay, now you see in edit mode there are 4 dots. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 dots represent vertices. Okay, so that tab there is Vertices Select. The tab next to it is Edge Select, and that is Face Select. So Vertices Select first. So click out of the way. Nothing is highlighted at the moment. When it's highlighted, it's in yellow. Okay, so highlight one vertice. Okay, and you will see there's one vertice highlighted. If we go to edge mode, click on an edge. Okay, if you are struggling to see it and you just want to see it in take away the solid part of it, you just press Z and go into wireframe. Okay, so Z you can choose if you've rendered it wireframe or solid. At the moment it's in solid. If you look at it in wireframe, okay, you can see what you've selected as an edge. Okay, face mode is this key, this button up here. Okay, so if you click into that, it's highlighted. Okay, so if you click back to that, it's got the four dots, 4 vertices. Okay, next we'll explain the move command. The move command, the short key press is G. Okay, so if I grab one of them, press G, I can simply with it move it anywhere. Okay, and press left mouse key to set it back. You can use, if you've got the cursor orientation set onto the vertice, you can highlight that with the left key and move up on the Z axis, or you can go across on the y-axis, or you can go widthways on the x-axis. Okay. The other way to do that, if you've got that highlighted, is to say G, Y, and then you can move it any way on that axis. Okay. The next thing you want to learn is extrude. Now extrude is where you extend the mesh. So if you've got a mesh here, you can scale that mesh down or expand that mesh, but it's still only one mesh. If you want to extrude, you can simply choose one and press E and press X, and it extrudes a vertice out here. Okay. Control Z. If you press the control and press the Z button, okay, Z, it will take you back. So it's a bit like if you're using Excel or something like that. If you want to go back on your work, just press Control Z until you can go no further. Okay. If you want to extrude an edge, you can either choose the two vertices, press E, and you can move it out without any command at all and it will go anywhere. Or if you want to be specific, you can just move it along any of the axes. Okay. So you can do whatever you like with it. Okay. So that's extruding. They're the basic things to learn in this first episode. There's a lot of buttons to learn on Blender. Don't get overawed with it. Just stick to the basics at the time, at the first instance, and gradually you'll learn. Once you've built up a plane or whatever mesh you've got, that appears here. Yeah, so you can hide it, visibility, by clicking the little eye at the end there. So that hides it. Or if you want to bring it back, you can bring it back. Okay. If you're doing cars like I like to do, each object you create, i.e. a door, a windshield, whatever it is, will be highlighted down here. And if you want to change the name of this plane, so if you want to call it square, you just double click in there and press and type in what you want to type in, and then it's an aid memoir for when you use it again. Oh yeah, that's the square, or that's the door object that I'm working on. Okay, thank you for listening. I will post up another video shortly. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new, or hit the like button. Thank you very much.